Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot, and your boy is back. Sorry for that short delay. My homie Danny is what he goes by. I always go by Daniel because, I like the L in my name, put the God in my name when you speak. You know what I'm talking about? But at any rate, my boy Danny stopped by, chopped it up with him for a little bit. And soon he left out, my homie Daniel drove by. Said what's up. He's past it. He's supposed to come by. I forgot. Because I'm working here, so like I said, it's weird. I was supposed to meet up with Daniel today, and Danny stopped by. I take that as like me checking in on myself. I'm really on my shit. Like me, Daniel's checking in with Daniel. Daniel checking in with Daniel. Two Daniels checked in with Daniel. Three Daniels. That's Trinity. Signs everywhere. I'm just bugging out that. That was too funny. Plus, I'm trying to knock these out so I can sit back and chop it up again and watch Power in some out. It's my show. Anyway, let's get straight with it. This is Divine Masculine Situation for September 2nd through September 9th. Just going to go straight in with it. If you need a reading from me, click on the link below and the website. Fill in the contact section of my Wix website, and it'll just send you an initial message. From that initial message, we can go back and forth. If it just gets confusing and you need to reach out for a reading or anything, just send me an email. It's right down there. And I got the windows cracked, still catching the sun before it go down. It's weird. It's brighter when it gets night time. It gets hotter at night. Like, it's weird. It was never like this when I was a kid. Promise you. I'm going to go over a list of things one day and just tell you like, hey, this is how it was when I was a kid, and I'm gonna tell you how it is now. It's the same world, just a different time. Why are things different? Anyway, Light Master Situation. Let's see what we got cracking here. If you ain't seen Twin Flames and Separation, read it. Awesome sauce. Please check it out. Read start in 3 minutes. Check this out. We have the Mystery Madness bro up top, Flying Masculine at the bottom. Now, Mystery Madness bro could be anything. Like I said, could be karmics, could be himself, could be you, could be anything. We live in and this popped out, Four of Cups, the world, the Matrix. So it's stuff that's different here than it is in Zion. We got to do things on this plane of existence that's just a little bit more grimier, or distasteful or un-Zion-like. I'm going to just put it in these views. It's like, to the people who are free from this world and are not forced to dwell in it, but I mean, we are human beings, so we're kind of slick forced to be here. It's like for the people who have ejected, the world is a more realer place. It's just as real as Zion. For you, not for everybody else. People that sleepy time in the Matrix catching Z's and shit, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy for those who are ejected from the Matrix and are able to create their own heaven on earth, Zion on earth, you feel me? But it's still a world, because this Zion on earth can get taken away at any time. A blessing can get taken away at any time. Whether that's you losing a freaking wedding ring or you losing a child. They're all pinnacles in the world. And unlike a cup, pinnacles are something you taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. It's things you have with you that won't be here. Nothing lasts forever. Not even Earth. Not even the sun. Not even this galaxy. It's going to run into Andromeda pretty soon. Probably take a couple, I don't know how many years, trillion maybe, before that happens, but we'll be long gone and probably in a whole nother sector of space doing God's work. All I'm saying is, while I have this world card in my hand, please have knowledge of what the world is. Okay? What you don't want to do is fake it. Be a wankster. Thinking you're on in Zion, really you on Earth the whole time. thinking you didn't found your divine masculine when he was just a good soulmate. Or not even close. Say it all the time. This is not the game you want to be playing in. If y'all in the play, sit y'all ass down somewhere. Y'all could be fans and spectators. You don't have to participate. This journey is optional. And once again, don't be leaving no crazy ass comments on my joint. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna delete it, but what I am gonna do is state the obvious about it. Okay? People, if y'all watching, just check out my comments and see how these people be. They know who they are, and you can tell by how I be like marking likes and hearts and comments. Like I'm an asshole, I'm cool. But like I said, I analyze everything, and it's just like, you know, people watch this channel, people comment a lot on this channel. You know what I mean? So just be careful what you comment. Not for me, because I don't care. It's just people that's analyzing you, including me. Cannot be a divine acting non-divine. And if it's in your comments, it's in your brain, it's in your words and behavior outside of this little channel thing here. It's like at work. If you messy at work, you messy at the crib. If you don't clean up in your house, you damn sure don't clean up at work. And we can tell. Those that keep shit clean and those that don't give a fuck. Like their house, like their place. Behavior is consistent. So consistent, you can analyze it. Please analyze your behavior, because in actuality, A for actuality, the overall energy here with this divine masculine situation is analyzing. Bottom line, 10 of cups. A lot of 10s been popping, right? Yeah. 10 of cups. This is a big ass decision. He's finally making a decision to 10 of cup himself, hopefully. Because if he's 10 of cupping himself, he's going to be 10 of cupping you. Or he's just choosing to 10 of cup you before he 10 of cups himself. But coming to you with 9 of cups, I mean, you know, you're going to make it do what it do. That's what you do anyway. You fill cups around here. So he's making a very ambitious courage. This is a sword right here. This is like power. This is like strength. This is like authority. This is like dominion. This is like getting out here and getting what you want. He wants to be emotionally fulfilled. Thus fulfilled by things that fulfill him emotionally. People, jobs, places, things. It's a grand scale here. I'll dive into that later. Coming into the situation. Mystery Madness Road with this masculine. He's got the grooming card. This is the madness to this card right here. Bottom line energy with this masculine. Him in regards to himself coming into the situation. He's stressing out. Losing teeth, losing sleep, losing weight, losing hair. I take it as more so as hair and sleep more than anything. Because he's not being groomed by the person he wants to be groomed by. Which is you, divine feminine. Once again, you're the only person talking goodness around him. The only person praising him. The only one person that's really on his jock. In the manner of how you want to be jock rolled. Like, really looking in consideration. Imagine you being showered with the praise and affection and love and the loyalty that you give your twin. Let's just analyze that for a minute. That's what he's doing. Imagine receiving the love, admiration, praise, respect, loyalty that you give out to your divine masculine. And think, he's the only person that can give you that. Because you ain't waiting for nothing. Fuck the physical, boom. It's about everything more. And I hear you saying that. That's what it's about. It's 10 of cupping. Him filling your slot. You ain't feel fully like he ain't feel fully. Because y'all ain't fully together yet. For those who are in separation. You know. You're gonna miss, like I say, you're gonna miss shit. You miss food. When the restaurant closes, you miss stuff you used to do as a kid as an adult now. Your mom or parents passed, you still think about them like they still here. You miss shit in the world because shit is temporary. Eventually, it's gonna hit your head that things don't last forever. People won't live forever. sometimes people catch later than sooner. Sometimes it takes the Ten of Swords, a death card, for people to be reminded about life in this world. Because there's so many distractions out here, you can really forget shit. Moving on. Feminine row. Mystery Madness row, we have the Queen of Cups, Psychic card. You're ghosting and shit out your masculine as usual. But once again, you've been on his mind. You ain't just repop up, you've always been there. Once again, he wants to be groomed by you. The only person that really does right by him. And he's stressed because he doesn't have that in his life anymore. Pinnacle. He's without that. He can't taste, touch, see, smell, nothing. And if he is in the physical, he's not emotionally, spiritually, because y'all are separated. Ghosting. If you've been sending out love in the fourth and fifth dimension, it's reaching him. Been saying that shit. Try it for size. You know, ghosting. Like I said, hearing your name on radio, seeing your name on TV. I just heard the other day I heard 2 Daniel commercials. One on radio. Yeah, Daniel goes out to do something. Another radio station commercial is like, yeah, let's help Daniel find woo. And I'm just smiling because this shit is. Until I live in the city. You feel me? And it's like, I know he's hearing these same commercials and I'm cheesing. Because, like, yeah, you're going to hear that shit when I start ghosting him and shit. Because I know I'm ghosting him. Little shit like that. Coke bottles. You know? Coke bottles. I thank God for Coca-Cola Coke bottles, not for the factory, because they're like Nestle with water bottles. They're like tyrants, and they bleed the earth dry for us to get these little amenities that we really take for granted. This shit bled a country. Like this bottled water, I don't know who the fuck the company. I ain't knocking nobody. I'm just speaking facts. Facts. This bottled water right here that we drink and take to consideration, like less, more every day about the big fact of the matter here. Big fact of the matter is, water companies are some of the most shady motherfuckers on the planet. They go to other people's country, take their shit, bottle it up, and send it to us while they have none. And we just need this as a necessity. We don't even think about shit like that. Because it's not like, we ain't like this information is really being sold. I will drop the number 1, but I know I don't want them after me. Any rate, analyzation. You gotta analyze the world and everything around it. That's what your masculine's doing right now. Now, I keep hearing noises in my house too. That started back again. Now, below this Queen of Cups, we got the Queen of Swords, Lucy Liu. This is divine masculine in regards to the feminine energy. And the way it feels in my hand right here, because, you know, it's a psychic card, I'm just giving it power. Feminine. It's definitely a feminine. Him definitely being very authoritative with a few feminines. His mother. The women in the family don't like you. Or the men in the family don't like you. Or his male friends that don't like you. Or his female friends that don't like you. Everybody's shit is different. I guarantee you. You're a freaking twin. I catch the same flizzak. I changed my masculine in ways that people can't change him. I influence him in ways that people can't influence him. I reach him in ways that people wish they can reach him. And I'm just a friend. I'm just a warrior. I'm just like a son to him. And I know his karmic ain't feeling me at all. You know what I mean? If he's still with her, I doubt it. She's a duck. But, you know, I know his, like, friends were first kind of at, like, I'm cool. Like, when he introduced me like his close friends. And I see them all the time at the gym, at little bars I'll be going to. I'm an old man. Feel me? I act like a 60-year-old man. I act like he's 60. My twin is 30 years older than me. And, like, we gel because I'm an old fucking man. I've always been an old man. You know what I mean? That's why he's more my speed to kick it with. That's why he was my social partner, my running mate, my beer buddy, drinking partner, smoking partner, homie. Get on the hoes and shit. It's my dude, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I feel kind of whatever not having him around. I know he's definitely feeling that absence, especially right about now, especially with all the ghosting, especially since the fact that he's even like coming at his mom and these karmics now, like. And like I said, these are people that got influence on him. These people you care about. Could be a sister, could be some cousins, could be an auntie. You don't know who has influence over your twin. For example, Pisces men. Their moms, dude. The women in their family control them. Libra men sometimes. You know, Scorpio sometimes. Like, family has major influence on your masculine. It ain't just these hoes romanticizing shit. It's other factors like children. Yeah, that's a real factor right there. That's something that you can't even compete with right there. That's something you're going to have to sit your little ass to the side, let him deal with that so he can deal with you. 3 of Cups most of the time. Now, moving on. Let's get to this world real quick. Divine, excuse me. Mystery Madness world. In the masculine world. Clarifying the madness of this 8 of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. We have the World card. Mystery Madness world is the world. Him in regards to himself, the divine masculine. In regards to himself, 8 of Pentacles. Reaping what you sow. Once again, he's being aware. Obviously, he's analyzing. Obviously, because he knows in the world now he needs to reap what he sowed. He been reaping what he's sown. He just ain't never give a fuck about the bad fruits that came from the bad seeds that he was probably tilling, because he probably wasn't giving a fuck about the garden he had anyway. He knows any move he make gonna come with a consequence, because he's been bumping his head too much around here. And I'm gonna tell you why. Future Roll is gonna tell all of it. We ain't even at clarification yet. He's really analyzing, really powering up, really getting some authority in the way he's moving, in the way he's removing people out of his life, in the way he's kind of maintaining by himself. He's really on hermit Patti LaBelle mode, I'm trying to tell you. Now, going to the future in the Mystery Madness world, we have the Devil card. And this is clarifying the King of Cups. Tough love. What does the tough love mean? This is like I said. This could be a mature emotions, the King of Cups, in my interpretations, or this could be tough love. Tough love isn't bad. Tough love is like I say, the dad from the Wonder Years, Jack Arnold and shit. You know, 1950s, 1960s fathers. You know what I'm saying? They were providers. They didn't show affection to their sons and stuff like that. They went to work, did what they did, paid bills, paid taxes, and died. Like, you know what I mean? They were kind of bland, flavorless, just drones in the initial matrix. You gotta understand, it took time to build this matrix. The matrix gets updated every day. It's a fucking program. Think about it. 1950s dad. 1950s dad rent. I'm gonna get to that while I do this clarification. But look, double card, codependency, addictions, overindulging, negative ways of thinking, not doing what you're supposed to do, sin. I don't believe in hell. I don't really believe in sin in the manner that it's being identified as. Sin is doing something you deliberately know it's wrong. And the wages of sin is death, not hell. Death, spiritual death, non-existing. I'm going to no fucking hell. I think I gave you that rent. Hell doesn't exist. And yes, I will argue. But at the end of the day, sin, doing shit you know ain't cool. That's going back to old ways. Shit that you know ain't helpful. And as far as this King of Cups, like I say, it's having the emotional maturity to deal with shit because you have to. That's the world. Cup, King of Cup, 4 of Cups, the world. If you're going to live in the world, you got to do shit that you got to do to maintain. 1950s, 1960s fathers understood that. And I'm going to tell you why I do this clarification time. Think about it. This matrix had to be built. I tell little kids all the time, because I love talking to children. They cool. It all started when I asked a little kid, do you know who Jesus Christ is? The boy asked me what team he played for. That's what really made me fuck with kids even more. Just to get in their subconscious and shit, dropping them jewels, whatever. I say all the time, I came up with Nintendo and like Sega, Super NES, I was too young for Atari, ColecoVision, all that. I'm saying I was born in 1987. You dig what I'm saying? And we had like the what I call keyboard complex. Meaning, if we were going to another planet, if we were colonizing other planets, if we did level up to Jetsons and shit, super technology using free energy instead of overcharging and bleeding people dry around this motherfucker, we will be mission control. My generation, we will be the people on the like. If this was NASA, we'll be the people working the boards. Yes, sir. I hear you. That's a good check. Calm, all that. Like that. That'll be my job. You know what I'm saying? Our generation, 80s babies. Discount anybody before us because I'm really trying to paint a picture of at least the current update of this matrix. We will be mission control. These youngins, these Xbox Live, Fortnite playing, can't sleep. You know I gotta go to school, been staying up playing games for like 6 hours. If you really look at your kids' video games, these motherfuckers be going to the future. This is the future. If we were gonna colonize a planet, we need human beings crazy enough to go there. That's what this new generation is. These are the people that's flying these flying cars, that's flying these spaceships, that'll put themselves in intimate danger for exploration because they're already getting groomed to do so. Shooting aliens. Imagine that shit. How you gonna tell the army, yo, we finna go to Mars, it's a species on there we don't know shit about. All we know they're like 10 feet tall and you know what I'm saying, it's hard to kill them. So are you ready? The motherfuckers are... It's my generation in there. Hell no, we ain't ready for that. I ain't going to space, number one. I ain't fucking with no aliens. Go get the Air Force for that shit. Nah, these youngins, oh yeah. Just show them a gun. They gon', you know what I mean? Because in their head, they've already been trained for it. Programmed for it. That's why I'm Disney in my mind. Say this and I'm gonna move on, I promise. That's why I'm Disney in my mind. Because I grew up on VHS tapes. I was the kid. It's kind of like the cable guy. My mom was there. She raised me. Don't get it twisted. It's just, you know, when you was like at Walmart, Woolworths, Kmart, Special K, K's merchandise, maybe a Cubs food or a Schnucks or some shit. You remember them? There used to be barrels of like VHS tapes that were cheap as hell that had all the classic movies. Like Three Ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Lion King. All Disney movies. I watched all them shits. That was my programming. That's why I believe in love. That's why I'm even who I am, G, because I have this Disney way of looking at life until the Matrix kind of cracked that and took me out and really rearranged that way. Because ain't shit Disney and sweet in the world, but it programmed me to be so because it kind of helped in my whole personality. That's why I'm nice and shit. That's why these youngins cold-blooded because, like I say, their humor is dark. They have Family Guy and shit. My cartoons was like Smurfs and shit. You know, I'm talking about Captain Planet and shit. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. These motherfuckers are watching like Family Guy and shit, bro. Growing up, it's a whole other generation. That's where the disconnect come in. That's where the disassociation, disattachment come from. The no love shit come on. The no respect shit come from. The anarchy shit come from. The dark shit comes from. My little brother's 2 years younger than me, but he's dark as shit. Like he just likes horror movies and shit. I hate like a blood gore, all that shit. It's cool, but like that's not the first shit I want to watch. It's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre or some shit. Put on a romantic comedy. Yeah, I mean, which is different. Younger, they're just different. Just like older is different, but since I'm 30, I'm a 60-year-old man and a 31-year-old man body, I can relate. That's all I want to say. The world. The world. Okay? Now, let's get with it. Overall energy. This analyzation that this masculine has. Okay. Moving fast and furiously towards the divine path. If you checked out the twin flame separation, you'll know what that divine path is all about. It's got a lot to do with the divine feminine. Okay? He's moving. Bottom line, clarifying this 10 of cups. You got the 6 of wands. And the whole point I was making with that rant is the world has changed. That don't mean you change with it. You stay original. And let these new people do what they were meant to do, I guess, with all this new shit, because you're old school and you need to hold it down for the old school. That's a whole other rant. But at any rate, something to celebrate. 6 of wands, celebration. Victory. 10 of cups, find your divine masculine check. Now get busy. Look like you've been getting busy on Look like it's that hard work paying off. So, in his head, while he's analyzing, it ain't going to be a victory in his head. It ain't going to be a celebration in his head. It's going to be a surrender. This is not a surrender card at all. But to me, that's what it's going to be. Because in his head, it's like, all right, fuck it, you won. You finally got me. I finally understand. He was right the whole time. And it ain't now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? Nah, it's all right. A for all right. I'm on my way. Let's get to it. Let's do it. That's the energy I'm feeling. That's what he's freaking saying. In my dome piece right now. Clarifying this booming card. We got the Ace of Cups once again. The groom card. Of course he wants you to be the one to groom. Because at the end of the day, you're the one that holds his heart. You hold his heart. You are the fondest person. I mean, you're who he finds the most. He has a lot of affection for you. You know, he has a lot of admiration for you. Like that self-love, that self-admiration, self-respect. He has self-admiration. He admires you. He got self-respect. He respects you. He's got self-love now. He loves you. Awareness. Emotional awareness that comes from grooming. You groomed him. You're detached or separated from him. But by you grooming him, he's still got it. It was retained. Moving on. Nine of Swords. See what the stress about. Okay. Once again, what the hell did I say when it wasn't no clarifications? I said he wants you to groom him. A for absent. You've been absent. He wants you to groom him, right? Because you're the only person he wants to be groomed by. It comes from all that admiration, that respect, that love he got for you, right? And the reason why he was stressing it is because you wasn't around to groom him, right? You wasn't around, A for around to groom him. You understand me? We have the Ten of Cups in the Divine Masculine's reading. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the Divine Masculine reading. I mean, what more do you need right now? What more do you want from me? Hey, what all you need? What more affirmations you need at this point? That he was whole the whole time. Because you made him whole from the gate the whole time. All along. All along. Let's find a psychic card. Let me speed. The Sept.2nd. Now, I just take this as like, this is secret. Secretly, let me pick another card. I'm going so many ways with that. So, through a whole bunch of ghosting, right? He's finally taking that hat off and going towards engagement. He's finally gonna come to his senses and let the world know about you. Check last reading. Twin flames of separation. He's finally gonna not only engage, but he's gonna engage from how he's been seeing it. Once again, you have to see union to be in union. And it works for both y'all. You can see union all day, but he has to see it too. He's starting to see it. Starting to make sense. Right? Verifying this Queen of Swords. Told you. He's piecing out important people. These are important people. These ain't the peons. These ain't the whores. These ain't the little non-doppelgangers out here. Non-juggernauts out here. He's rolling with the homies. Six of Swords, going with the flow. Moving effortlessly towards you. I said that in the last reading. They always connect. My readings do. Like I say, he's piecing people out, and he's rolling with the homie. You, the Divine Feminine, and he's moving effortlessly and frequently towards you. I don't know how many times I've said that last week. Clarifying the World card. Got Trinity here, the Divine Path. Your Divine Masculine is moving fast and fiercely towards your Divine Path. Told you. What you tell him, Boom? This is the world. To get to you, he's got to go up. He has to ascend to get to you. Why? Because yes, Earth is 360 degrees in circumference. It is a sphere. You dig what I'm stamming, but what you don't understand is you can go left and right all day, but you're still going to be in the world. You can literally go around the world. Go like this. You're still moving left and right. 2D-wise. You might 3D-wise run around the world, but two-dimensionally, you ain't with no fucking where. Now, if you really want to get out of this world, you have to ascend. Okay? You gotta ascend. Go higher. This is where Divine Feminine is going. She's going high. You need to follow her up there. She's headed to Zion, where you need to be. Her path is in Zion. Your path is in Zion. You gotta leave the world. Spiritually, get out of here. Okay? That's what he has to do. He has to ascend. What's the name of this? LLE.Ascension. Okay. Let's move on. Let's continue. Verifying this Eight of Pentacles, right? King of Pentacles. He's got to man up. He's got to start manifesting things. Right now. Not later. Right now. In his world. Because he knows everything he does come with a consequence. Well, damn it, it's time to make good moves. It's time to behave. It's not time to really be losing the only thing and the only person that's been touching your heart in this raggedy ass world. Like I said, everything in this world, Trinity is the only thing that takes him out of this world, that takes him high. Keeps him from being low. Keeps him from being alone. Keeps him from being moody. Whatever you do to him, you just, like I say, you bring him, you get him high. Get him high. In more ways than one. Blow that dope. Nah, I'm just playing. Look, clarifying this devil card, we got the sauce. Now this makes perfect sense. It's one of the times where I say the devil card is good, right? I told you, he's addicted addictions to your sauce. Going through withdrawals. If he's addicted to your shit, he's going through withdrawals. Okay, he's going cold turkey. He's having dreams. Psychic card. He's having dreams, visions. He cut people out of his life, important people who you know he's going to have to hear about later, but he doesn't care. He wants you to groom him so bad, man. So bad, man. You're not around to do that. He's like Pookie. Looking at that piece of crack that he want to smoke so bad on New Jack City. But he trying. You know what I mean? But like I said, you see how he looked when he went back to that shit? And you see everything that transpired after he fell off the bandwagon, bro? It led to his doom. Once again, sin. Doing shit you know you ain't supposed to be doing. He's doing shit he know he ain't supposed to be doing. Because he out here without the sauce. When it just hit him, damn. Let me get to the sauce maker. I think that's the point where he chose to go to the sauce maker. It's a limited supply of sauce with you. And he's addicted to it. He can overdose with you. But he can't overdose because it's like 420. It's like marijuana or some shit. You can't die off that. It's natural though. He's addicted to you like the whole time. I've been saying that for months. And I'm really starting to understand why now. Verifying this King of Cups, we have the freaking Ace of Wands, the Ascension card. This is the freaking rocket that gets him to where you are. I told you, this is the path. He's ascending to the path. 1 plus 4 is, 1 plus 3 is 4. Sorry about that. I'm going to have brain farts. It's that cheap. Ace of Wands plus 3 wands. That's 4 wands. 4 wands has popped up 3 times. Twice in the last reading, and once again in this manner in this masculine reading. And it just comes from him ascending to your path that you built for him and you. For him and you. So, by mastering his emotions, kinging emotional wise, manning up world wise, pinnacle wise, financial wise, worldwide, he's in a good space. This is Divine Masculine's reading. Growth, homie. He's ascending to the path you built for him, which was all part of the plan. Now, what does the Divine Feminine want to tell the Divine Masculine? It's time, baby. Sydney! It's time, baby. Like, it's 2 of Cup time. It's 1-on-1 time. Shit. Ball game. Let's go. It's time. Like, it's game time. It's game time. Period. Let's do this shit. You know, you already know what this is. I don't know why you was running from it. I don't even know why. Straight up, Divine Feminine, like, yo, come with it. It's like loving basketball right now. And you got your short set on, you got your knee pads, you got your headband and shit. You over there stretching like let's go. You already know what time it is. I got your gym shorts right over there. Let's go. You know what time it is. It's time to play. Let's play. Divine Masculine, all the Divine Feminine now. 7 of Pentacles. There's a couple ways I can go with this. Let me just. He's on the fence because he's still trying to figure out his approach. Or he's on the fence because he's still trying to not detach from anything, not remove anything. It's just move things around. He's on the fence because he needs to move some shit around. This is the equivalent of like, I don't know, your Divine Masculine lives in a whole nother region from where his kid lives because he's went to that region for a job to send his kids money. He's kind of like a long distance father and shit. And in the midst of him being a long distance father, he has your situation he has to deal with you with. So it kind of puts him in a pickle. Kind of puts him in limbo. Because these are good things he's juggling. Right? But like I say, 2 things cannot occupy the same space. So if he's making decisions and like actually putting actions in the process of making a decision, a big decision, it's going to have to correlate with the people that's close by. Could be children. Like I said, could be family. Elderly, sick mothers, parents. Special needs children. Crazy ass karmics who do some foul, deviant ass shit to set you back a little bit. Whatever it might be, right? He's just on the fence because he's moving things around. That's what I'm getting, okay? What the universe want to let the Divine Masculine know, it's time to manifest. Same shit the Divine Feminine was saying. It's time to play ball. And from y'all 2 of Cups, a manifestation will happen. When 2 becomes 1, in the physical, things happen. Good things happen. Especially when 2 divines are doing a dance. Now, what does the Divine Masculine's 4th and 5th dimensional self want to let him know? Hermit card, I need a little bit more description on that. Divine Masculine. So, what Divine Masculine? want to tell him in the 3D realm is you can't do bad by yourself. Can't do bad by yourself at all. If you're on your Patty Bell shit, you're good. 8ing it. You getting 8 up, but you're gonna have to get 8 up for the sake of the good. 8 of Pentacles. You reaping what you sow. You're gonna have to make good moves so you don't make no bad moves out here. 8 of Wands. Communication. He's gonna have to speak. He's gonna have to communicate. He's gonna have to do that. 8 of Swords. That wall, that gate, that safety net. That shit gotta get removed. Straight across the board. If you're gonna make this happen, Divine Masculine, you have to be by yourself. Because you can't get into trouble by yourself. And you need to get 8 up right now. Okay? Like I said, this is what I'm hearing. 8 up. 8 of Pentacles. You need to watch what you're doing out here. So you ain't out here making babies with a karmic. So you ain't out here involving yourself with low-level people who can put you in low-level situations. You feel what I'm saying? Do good deeds. So you can get good deeds to come back to you. 8 of Wands. Communication. Communicate with your twin flame. These are wands. Communicate. Let her know about you. Let her, like, you know what I mean? Any freaking Decepticon, anything that's going on. Let them see it's out the bag. Let it out the bag. Once again, Cups. Be Patty LaBelle, fool. Be on your own and classy. Because your Divine Feminine is doing it. You got to be by yourself to get with her, right? Yeah. Get some footing in that. For Trinity, B. 4. Like I say, that's their gate. Why is your wall up at this point? Why do you even have a safety net when you're rearranging your shit anyway right now? When you just pieced all these people out anyway? You already made that big ass decision. Go with it. That's what I got. Deuces. You know what I'm talking about?